the gossip around Judy and Brat Jessica Dupart is getting a divorce have undoubtedly generated a lot of talk, particularly in light of the most recent disclosures from Brat, citing the claims Judy has been charged with by Brat being disloyal during their marriage. This has significantly increased the string Brat and their relationship have also conveyed intense emotional suffering over their relationship, asserting that knowledge of a lesbian couple has been very challenging for her, has proceeded to state that she now feels that these kinds of relationships aren't natural, which is a contentious remark that might cause discussion inside the LGBTQ plus community. In addition to Judy has reportedly been accused by Brat of not being a lesbian in reality and claiming that Judy is mostly drawn to guys, and she only used their connection for profit. Obtaining this charge implies that Judy might have been acting with Hidden Agendas Union, which may help to explain why Dote is looking for their son's custody. True, if these assertions are accurate, it provides an image of a really problematic marriage with Dote feels very deceived and upset. The claims that Judy was unfaithful and concerns over her actual their divorce might be caused by their orientation. Exceptionally acrimonious proceedings, particularly in regards to custody Brat seems to have of their son, sparked a significant debate after she just made the choice to file seeking separation from Jessica Judy, her spouse Dupart. According on accounts, Brat is purportedly making some audacious claims about their relationship's nature given the difficulties they've encountered. She is apparently asserting that lesbian matrimony is in opposition to the natural order, provoking discussion and criticism within the Beyond Brat community. And the LGBT+ has furthermore brought up their kid in her remarks, expressing worries over the peculiarity of his idea, because genuine parenting is based on biology linked to 3 individuals. Judy supplied the sperm and egg that were given, and he was born by Brat. With surrogacy, this circumstance isn't unusual in households with LGBTQ+ members, but Brat's website indicates that she thinks it's an intricate dynamic for parenting. These claims, made by Dote, are especially unexpected considering the public demonstration of a couple's love and dedication during their previous marriage and the path to motherhood were extensively honored and distributed to their followers, resulting in the present divorce and discord procedures. Even more startling, that statements on the legitimacy of lesbian marriages and worries over their son's upbringing are probably going to ignite important discussion and may have consequences for how they are seen in their community. The circumstances are changing, and it is unclear how Judy and Brat will handle this together. Private and very visible challenge in an unexpected development. Brat is not just looking for a divorce, but has also petitioned for their son's full custody. This action implies that Brat want to serve as the main carer, which may result in a heated custody dispute. Considering Judy is the mother by birth, the pair has made a big deal out of their partnership and their path to being a parent. This news is very startling to followers who saw their narrative as the court cases develop. Watchers can't wait to watch how both handle. Brat Judy took care of the matter, particularly considering how close they were before Link, and their joint trek into this narrative emphasizes the importance of motherhood. Complexity that may develop in connections, particularly with children, are engaged, as well as the possibility difficulties that might arise while traversing a split that has gained public recognition. Is there someone on a podcast who asserts proximity to the wedding party leaked a little amount of their own tea? Naturally, reportedly as a result of Brat legal problems, Judy and she are not legally wed, yet never can or will, as the nuptials were mostly merely a ritual of commitment, and it was intended to aid in the show's ratings, often known as business. So now, as I said in my last record, the whole exchange between and Judy baby and Brat are starting to appear more like a corporate agreement than a romantic one. Tale. Let's be honest, you guys are genuine. Brat's infant gasp isn't even folklore. So, if, as it happens, Judy and Brat aren't kid Brat, who is lawfully married and her mama is likely going to be fired very soon, Judy is done with it, and it's obvious to you day on her countenance, which is why people in comments often query what's really Judy's facial expressions are decreasing, leaking all of the tea, and it's obvious there's a problem with their setup. The fact is that Judy is the one delivering the bacon home. She is the bread victor, okay? So if Judy is generating all the money, indicating her presence here, backing not just Brad, but also real Brat's mother legend and her own 3 children, let's face it, we haven't heard a concern about what any of them are doing. Judy is the one carrying it, as you know. Everything at once. So Judy is out there assisting everyone, and you're aware that I'm starting to feel the pressure. Haven't heard anything about season 4 of Judy is Loved by the Brat, but who knows whether there will be an additional season or if this is coming to an end. But let me tell you, a few days back, I saw Judy promoting her on her own products with a kaleidoscope design, and who was Brat, right there at her side. Acting in her capacity as the helping sister was acting as a promoter while out in public. Since everyone is now at her 9 to 5 conversing, and some believe there is a problem, others in paradise are glancing at the Judy has been sharing videos of herself. And true, if they're only cruising going to the mailbox or around the block, Judy seems to have ticked the box. Clearly something is wrong, and people are beginning to take note, and all of you people's remarks have been crazy. Asking Judy directly whether it's even secure for her to be traveling in that golf cart with a genuine no car seat. People who wear belts wonder what the truth. Continuing, but this is what you all need to recognize. Judy enjoys living a lavish lifestyle. She's supposedly obsessed with that opulent way of life, and based on what I can see, Judy's does it big. One thing for sure, she will always wear her hair down to the nails. Slate, and she will appear the role. I'll give it to her. But let's be honest, very expensive to maintain appearances and seem to have more money than you do right now. I've already discussed. Why is Brat still logging into the Ricky Smiley breakfast display her when she is purportedly wed to a millionaire? But things are now beginning to if Judy isn't married to someone legally. Click then Brat. All the possessions in the home, the vehicles are all owned by Judy. I even discovered something where someone recommended Jessica, aka the actual big Judy, may have been advocating for this whole story of same-sex marriage to draw in the LGBT community. This is the situation. Miss Judy is an expert at what she does. She is shrewd in her marketing staff, sweetie. If you can align them, they're on point. You are part of the LGBT community, connecting with a strong network, and Judy, her focus is on developing those key movements. So it's understandable that people in the responses support my assertions. Said before, the whole situation between Judy and Brat seemed to be becoming more and more akin to an agreement in business. That's the reason Judy's expressions are telling the truth in those bids. As I already said, it's probably safe to say we're all simply observing as we sit back and maintaining their alleged partnership. It's just a question of time on the clock. Prior to the release of the truth, you may only feign contentment in a partnership for a while. Lengthy, particularly given those sales figures aren't reaching the desired level for Miss Judy. She's attached to her because of them. Phone, looking up those numbers, just like her life is dependent upon it, so remember that. Nothing at all about season 4 of Brat adores Judy, thus their income may be neglecting, and that whole spinoff revealing Brat was expecting at nearly 50. The excitement has subsided. So what's next? You guys are real legends, trust me. Is going to get a kaleidoscope of his own deal. I promise, if she doesn't already have baby-related merchandise ready, boys. See how much closer they are. She shares real information on Facebook. Drop since you know he's bringing in some cash. Down in the comments section and inform me your opinions on all of this tea. Have any of you purchased any of these recently? BBL Judy's merchandise allows me to be honest. I haven't seen a lot of with you. People discussing them via the opinions appear conflicting, but I'll grant her bravo. She's stepping out and growing her hair. Goods and more. That is what my sister is doing. What she need do to get that bag secured. She is an entrepreneur. Therefore, whatever she's on it now, whatever it takes to earn that money. Please understand that I like them both. I really hope they can resolve things out. But this is what you all must do. Recognize that Brat's affection for women has been hiding for years, but she never really discussed her sexuality, and even she held it while others were speculating. Silent up until Judy entered the frame. Judy, pay attention, girl. You really shouldn't have fun with Brat, as she's not the someone to sabotage the rumor about Judy. Jessica Dupart, headed with Brat towards divorce, have undoubtedly sparked a lot of conversation, particularly with the most recent disclosures from Brat based on the rumors that Brat has claimed Judy had cheated on him during their union, which has contributed major setback for their partnership. Brat has also shown intense hurt feelings about their partnership, asserting that her involvement in a lesbian unions have been especially challenging for her. She's gone so far as to state that she now holds such it is a fact that partnerships are not natural. Very debatable assertion that might start a discussion within the LGBT+ community further. Brat is said to have said Judy wasn't really a lesbian, claiming Judy is more solely at their interest in Wallace's partnership for monetary benefit. This charge implies that Judy could have had hidden agendas throughout their marriage. This may explain why Dote is looking for True, if these see custody of their son assertions are accurate. It depicts a very strained marriage with a Dot mentality profoundly offended and deceived by the claims of Judy's infidelity and inquiries about her actual sexual orientation might initiate their divorce procedures. Very divisive, particularly when regarding their son's custody. Brat seems to have sparked some significant uproar after her recent choice to file for her divorced spouse. Jessica Judy Dupart claims that Brat is purportedly making some audacious claims on the nature of their partnership and the difficulties they encountered. She is purportedly saying that unions between lesbians are forbidden natural arrangement, provoking discussion and opposition from the LGBT+ community. Moreover, Brat has noted their kid, as she claimed, raising worries over the unusual character, the truth of his conception and upbringing biologically related to 3 individuals. Judy gave the sperm-containing egg. Brat carried and presented a donation, delivered this to him via surrogacy. Circumstances are typical in the LGBT+ community households. Although Brat's remarks imply she thinks there is a complicated dynamic for bringing up a kid, these quotes from Brat are especially unexpected in light of the pair's affectionate public displays and dedication during their previous marriage, and the path to motherhood were extensively honored and distributed to their followers, resulting in the present divorce and discord procedures. Even more startling, the statements on the legitimacy of lesbian marriages and worries over their son's upbringing is probably going to ignite important discussion and may have consequences for how they are seen in their community. The circumstances are changing, and it is unclear how Judy and Brat will handle this together. Both a private and public problem.